What do you get when you mix two white boys?
Oh,
Bananas.
can you imagine?
No.
Oh. I want to talk about this other thing that happened yesterday, just because I did this great show in Williamsburg, Funhouse, Gabe Pacheco.
Yeah.
It's a great fucking show that they do every week. But here's the thing, man: the location of this venue in relation to what is happening in that part of Williamsburg, it is unsettling. It is so, like, the stereotype of Williamsburg. Like, this bar is, first off, it's very bright in there. Like, all the lights are on, like they're closing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're also fucking, there's no music in this bar. There's no music being played. It's just ambient people's talking, so it sounds extra loud.
There's nothing worse than overhearing somebody else's mediocre conversation.
It's just so
bar.
like loud and just a lot of voices. It needs some sort of
what
music.
I was going to say is, like, you know, in my office, we do it a different way. We streamlined, and then we check back with the Q3 and the Q4 returns, and
it's like, I want to fucking put a gun in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking terrible. But, like, the show itself, they have a whole back room. The show was fucking great. The audience was awesome and everything. But when I was waiting before the show to begin, and I'm just looking around at these people wearing fucking the grandma glasses, and there was, like, 3 dudes that kept going to the bar together to get drinks, and they were like the 70s. They looked like they were in fucking Leonard Skinner. They had like long handlebar mustaches, fucking greasy hair, and so much jean jacket vest going on. So much of it.
Because it's so funny that they're considered anti-conformity, and they're wearing a uniform
I hate
of douchebaggery.
It's like, how ugly can you look is almost
like,
the goal.
Would you just rip this shit off the fucking, like, wardrobe trailer of Almost Famous? Get the fuck out
honestly,
of here.
it very much is like that. I could not, I'm telling you, dude, I was in there for 5 minutes. I could not stay inside. I went outside for about 15 minutes until the show actually got going, and I was just sitting outside and just watching these people walk around, and you're like, here's the weird thing about this.
The only benefit of it is that they smoke cigarettes like it's the 70s and like it has no repercussions, so all these people will be dead
That's
soon.
true, yeah. They got 15 more years of it, and they're gone.
Fucking coat your lungs with that tar, you fucking
get in there.
pieces of
they
shit.
have like unfiltered, like hand-rolled cigarettes, so you're like, but I'm watching these people, and I'm like, you know what's the most, like, fundamentally fucked up thing to me, which where they're like, you know, a lot of these like hipster people will be like, you know, we're progressive, you know, we live in a very diverse culture and stuff, and they're like, I love
Williams. A black person walks by and they're like, no!
Yeah, that's what they say, because they're like, listen, like, I'm not, they're like, you know, we love everybody and blah, 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 and we're just fucking, you know, liberal and PC and all this shit. And then you fucking see, and you look around and you go, yeah, you say you feel safe. I look around, there's 0 black people in that part of Williamsburg. Like,
not to mention, downtown Brooklyn had to, like, they were trying to restructure their charter schools.
Yeah.
And all of these quote-unquote progressive Brooklynites were fighting to keep the schools segregated.
That's insane. But that's what I'm saying. It's so like, you're so far left that you're back to the extreme right.
Two sides of the same coin. They're the same people.
Absolutely insane, where you're like, oh, this is so cool and hip, and you're like, if you think that about North Williamsburg, it's because there is nobody but white people around. And it's like, that is, to you, should say, like,
go to a Dakota. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Build a couple
Go
buildings.
to Portland.
And,
live in Portland.
well,
Either one.
Downtown.
Which, Portland, Oregon, or Maine?
Oregon.
I like that you.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah, did I ever tell? Go ahead. You were in the middle of the story. Go ahead.
No, that was just about it. It was like a crazy thing where I couldn't. It literally bothered me to a point of, I got to get the fuck out of here. And just this whole thing, like, they looked like a fucking Miller Lite commercial. Like, the whole group of them, where they're just like we're just
Sam
some
Elliott
buds.
is doing the VO.
Yeah,
Coors Banquet beer.
Yeah, they're like, we're just hanging out, we're having fun, and also it's like from
Was that the beginning lyrics of that Kel song? We're just hanging out, just having fun.
Oh, fuck.
I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. Hey, I'm a dude.
Hanging out, just having fun, we're number one. Just hanging out, just having fun. I'm a dude.
Oh, I just shot myself twice in the mouth.
Oh, God, I love that. I think I had that on a mini disc player.
Is that right? I heard they're coming out with a new sketch show together, Keenan and Kel.
Are they? Oh, yeah, I think it's for Nickelodeon, though.
Yeah.
So it's like a kid's
That's their
show.
bread and butter. What, are they going to come out with one on fucking Skinamax?
Oh, remember when everyone thought Kel died?
No.
Everyone thought he was the more talented one, and then he got fucked.
Do you know what's funny about that? Is when I was playing Gaelic football and we were going out to San Francisco to see who was going to Ireland, we were in the airport, and one of my teammates goes, "Yo, is that Steve?" And I'm like, Steve? And he's like, fucking Steve! Steve from Blue's Clues! So all of us, like 25 of us, sprint after the star of Blue's Clues, and he's got this hat
Still
down
wearing the
low.
sweater?
Yeah, he's like kind of like spindly and weird, and my friend like runs up to him and he's like, Steve from Blue's Clues! He's like, oh, aren't you guys a little old? My friend's like, I thought you died of heroin.
That's what I thought. Hey, yeah, so that was the big rumor.
And all he did was like, no, still here. And he's like, oh, can you sign my hat? He's like, what? And we're like, can you sign all of our hats? And we had this idiot's fucking signature in a Bic pen on the bottom of all of our bills.
Did he fill? What it was like Steve? Like, and it was his. It's like Renazinski or something.
No, that is Steve Renazizi, who is an active member of show business.
Yeah, I know.
Lied about 9/11.
I know Steve. Yeah, yeah. He judged my roast battle in L.A.
I've met him. Really nice
He
guy.
voted for me. I love the guy
frankly, I have
forever.
nothing against him. If you want to make up a story, guys, guess what? I was in Katrina.
Yeah.
Toughest week of
Fun
my life.
fact. So was he.
Make your Irish goodbye.